you punch the guy in the face, and also your hand is fine, and also he loses all of his teeth at the same time,
Right.
and also a supermodel shows up in a sports car and gives you $30 million.
Welcome to the Writing Voiceover Nerdcast. This week, two geeks re-enter the multiverse. But first, I'm your host, Derek Yarnovic, joined by my co-host,
Camden Parsons.
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Hey, I'm doing really good,
It's
Camden.
been
How
like-
are you doing?
I'm doing well, Camden. It's a wonderful... I should have fucking said it.
I was kind of hoping that you would.
Hold on.
just run it back. How about we'll just keep going? Just run it back. There we go.
All right. Welcome to the Writing Voiceover Nerdcast. This week, two geeks re-enter the multiverse. But first, I'm your host, Camden Parsons, joined by my co-host,
Camden Parsons.
What's going on, buddy?
Oh, not much, Cam. You know, I'm just, you know me, living life, breathing air.
Yeah,
I know,
eating
some
hot dogs.
Eating hot dogs.
Oh,
I love hot dogs.
that's an inside joke that
They don't
no
call
one's
me
gonna get.
They don't call me the Glizzy Gladiator for nothing.
The Glizzy gang's not gonna listen to this. They never do.
No, they never do.
I don't understand why. They
I-
don't support us.
Yeah, I think what I've come to realize is that everyone in my life hates me and does not want to see me succeed.
Oh,
You know, and thus no one ever listens to the show ever, no matter what.
well, your dad's listening to this show now, and apparently he hates me.
Yeah, I wish I could remember why.
Yeah. Well, guess we'll never know.
I think you're a pretty hard person to dislike, Derek.
You know, we.
It's in my experience that's not true, but I don't think that you're hard to like.
Yeah. All right.
See, a lot of other people think that you're hard to like, though.
Yeah. They don't get me.
Not like I get you.
So,
A whole new world. Don't you dare close your eyes.
oh man, how was your 2 weeks?
Not good at all.
Yeah.
I'm venture as far as to say bad. So hey, we didn't have an episode last week.
Yeah.
My bad. This is actually, I'm pretty sure, the first time since we've done the variety voiceover where we've missed a week completely, and it was my fault.
Yeah, the other times are my fault for sure.
I think I'm pretty,
Yeah.
I'm not like pointing fingers or anything.
No,
but yeah,
you're
usually
definitely
it is
pointing,
your fault,
no,
actually.
you're pointing a back scratcher directly at my face.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
So here's a fun lesson for you kids.
God.
Handle your shit on time.
Yeah.
Because if you have an expired license plate for over a year, they'll catch you eventually.
You're a dumbass, man.
Yeah. Well, granted, there's more nuance to the story than that, but long
Yeah.
story short, you know, I've had some very real life stuff going on.
Yeah.
And so we just didn't record last week, mainly because I couldn't get here.
Yeah.
Shouts out to my mom for letting me use this car so that we're able to record this hit episode of the Variety Voiceover Nerdcast this week. I sound like such a chud right now. Actually,
A little bit, yeah.
I just heard everything I just said.
Yeah.
It was like, oh God, what a chud.
Yeah.
So that's my life right now.
Well,
I'm chud maxing.
At least we're learning from it.
Yeah.
I replaced my brakes this past week.
Oh yeah, so you're also a chud. I forgot about that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wish this was a video format
yeah.
so that I could show that picture you sent me of your brake pads.
Oh yeah, they're bad. They
So
were very bad.
Bad doesn't even begin to describe it. Those might genuinely be the worst brake pads I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
You should have replaced those way before
I know,
you did.
for sure. The backs probably look like that right now.
Got 2 words for you. Gee whiz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I ended up replacing them this past week, and the first tire did not go great.
Now you broke your shit.
Yeah, I broke the bolts, which honestly, I'm flexing right now. But I was very pissed.
I didn't like that.
Yeah.
I didn't like that visual just now.
Let me do it again.
Nope. Oh, all right.
Turn you on a little bit. No. All right. Fuck myself then. But no, it was it was an experience that
Yep.
I went through, and I came out on the other side with fully functioning brakes.
That's exactly right. You know what I've learned?
What?
Life is nothing but ups and downs.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, you know, you can't have ups without downs. Otherwise, everything would be flat and it would suck.
Yeah.
I think right now, I don't know about you, but I am definitely in a down. I'm in a down right now. And weirdly enough, I feel like being conscious of that, being aware of that,
Only way
makes
to go
it
up.
a lot. Yeah. It makes it a
Think
lot
about
easier to
rock
deal
bottom.
with it. Yeah, that's the thing about rock bottom. It's soft, but he gets mad at you when you touch it. I'm like, Dwayne, chill out.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
mm-hmm. Yeah,
Oh,
there
that's
it
where we
is.
went.
Yep.
All right. Well, how was your albums this past 2 weeks? You ever done them? Nope. That look on your face says
So I've
you
begun to slip, as you
Yeah.
can imagine, with the circumstance that I've had.
How many weeks are we in?
I have
this
no
year?
idea. I'm not even fully convinced that this year is even happening.
Yeah. But let me answer the question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
6, 7,
9, 10,
6, 7.
11, 12.
6, 7.
We're 13 weeks into 2026.
Yep.
And you've what? How many did you?
I think I'm missing. I definitely missed all of last week, and I want to say I missed all of this like this past week as well. So I'm probably about 2 weeks behind right now. Which, granted, I mean,
I'm still waiting.
It's not
on
album a day anymore. I will have listened to 365 albums by the end of it, but
Yeah.
I've slipped to the point where it is no longer album a day.
Yeah.
Which sucks a little bit, but I mean, I'm still holding to it. Like I said,
Yeah.
once I get the time and I get caught up on them, I'll report back.
I'm still waiting on you to listen to the Sleep Token album. I know that you draw it by random, but like,
Mhm.
I'm
It's
waiting
kind of
for
the fun
that
of it.
day.
Like I said, I like that it is random because then it picks for me. There's been a couple times where like I didn't have my wheel set, so
Yeah.
I did just like I randomly scroll through the list and stopped. Like, oh, I'll pull this one, and having that like control is almost like I don't have to pick that one. I can pick a different one. Versus
Right.
when the wheel is just like the wheel
Yeah.
said, "You're doing this one." And I'm like, okay.
The wheel is spinning. I don't know why I did that.
Yeah, I don't either.
The energy drink is finally hitting. I had a chicken wrap that changed my life today. Like, it was so goddamn good, and I cried a little bit.
Dude,
after
you
it
look
was
like
gone.
a chicken when you said that. Like, I can't describe it, but the look in your eye, you were so soulless, and then you were like, I had a chicken wrap today.
Yeah.
You had no soul for a couple seconds there. I watched it go away and come back. And when
Yeah.
it came back, it was thinking about chicken wraps.
It was, and I want another one. I really do. There were 2 for $5. You can't get much for $2.50 anymore, especially like a gas station.
Yeah, usually you
little-
just get spit on.
Yeah. Who you getting to spit on you for $2.50?
I'd rather not say.
Well, off air, just let me know. It's a bargain.
All right.
On a side note, you owe me $2.50.
Okay. So real quick, a couple things, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna
I'm gonna
kick your ass.
Okay.
I am going to talk about comics for a second.
Okay.
I went to the comic shop the last 2 weeks, and I've picked up some stuff.
Wait.
Yep, twice in 2 weeks, Saturday and Saturday, and you didn't even know about it. How does it make you feel? Are you angry?
Betrayed, actually.
angry?
Yeah.
Are you angry?
Yeah.
Channel it.
It's kind of just sadness. I don't think it's anger.
Channel it. Channel it. I went and I picked up a bunch. I didn't think I had gone at all in February.
Yeah.
So I went and I was like,
You did, though.
I realized that when I went there, because I went and picked up a bunch of stuff I was missing. I am pretty upset though because I thought that I kept waiting. I thought that Stephanie Phillips' Daredevil #1 was supposed to come out in March. Came out on the 1st of April.
Yeah. Did you see that they had a sort of collection for Invincible at the comic book shop?
Do what?
There's I can't remember what the kind of collection it was.
An omnibus?
No.
A compendium? A hardcover? A trade paperback? A hardcover compendium? I'm running out of ways to collect Invincible.
I think it was, I don't know. I think it said Ultimate Collection.
Those are the hardcovers. The hardcovers are double the size of a trade. It's like 2 trades.
But it was behind the desk.
I did not see that. I did see behind the desk they have a copy of Venom Lethal Protector #1 though. That would be cool to have.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's the hardcover. I don't know. Are you? Is it Anissa snorting blood that you're winking at?
Yeah.
All right.
I wasn't winking.
I mean, you were making some sort of facial gesture that was provocative.
No, I wasn't.
Hey, okay, so I'm gonna speak on this real quick. Ready? I read like 6 issues of Nightwing. I read the newest issue of Batman. I've read the 2 newest issues of Superman Unlimited. I read the Superman Spider-Man crossover. Holy crap, that was good. It was better than both Batman Deadpool ones.
Oh wow.
I read Battle Beast #7, I think. It's hard because I haven't put any of my singles away for like a month or two.
Yeah.
So like I read what I got these last 2 Saturdays, and I already had a pile of stuff that I already had read. I'm now fully caught up on Nightwing. I can get Nightwing as it comes out now as a monthly.
Ooh.
I also got a copy. They reprinted Radiant Black #1 in black and white.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes, and the back of it.
I actually just picked up Radiant Black.
You should read it.
Yeah.
You should get to it. They have the entire script for the first issue in the back of it. That was really cool. And they also just reprinted Invincible Returns, which was a comic that came out. The Invincible Returns served kind of as like a recap for new readers before they started the Viltrumite War arc.
Okay.
Everything that happens in Invincible Returns is what happened at the end of episode 4 of the show.
Okay.
So literally, the episode 4 is him talking to Art and like, here's what happened. I think it's time for a change. He gets the blue, he gets the white or the yellow suit, excuse me. And then he goes talks to Eve, and then Nolan and Alan show up. And that's literally issue 1. And then the second half of it is before, and this might end up happening. We at the time of recording, we have not seen episode 5 yet.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that in a second, though.
Yeah.
But they might include some episode 5. But the second half of, because that whole part is done by Otley, which was really cool, and then the other half is done by Corey Walker, which because those are like 2 main artists for Invincible. And the Walker half of it is like a recap. It's like okay, so even Mark got to dinner before Mark decides to go off into space, and she's like, "Are you sure you want to do this after what your dad did in that big fight you guys had?"
Yeah.
He's like, "Yeah, my dad kind of kicked my ass, and then the Viltrumites came." Like they in universe would already know all this, but it's a recap for new. Because that's nice about Invincible is that it is start to finish. So like there's like 3 or 4 different jumping on points for people whenever it was coming out to just be able to pick up and start reading, and that's what Invincible Returns was for. And I got the reprint of that. I think real quick though, I'd like to have a conversation with you about this just because it's so important to the 2 of us, but we are also uninformed. So this will be our uninformed opinion, and then we're gonna go watch the episode, come back next week, and be like, here's the informed opinion about it. Yeah. It's confirmed. Tech Jacket is not Zach in the show.
Yeah.
I don't know if they changed the name, if it's a different person entirely or what the deal is, but Tech Jacket is a girl. Confirmed. I have seen a clip from episode 5 where Tech Jacket shows up and she is a lady.
Yeah.
I'm torn about this. We'll talk about this a little bit. I think for me personally, every change they've made so far from the comic to the show has been positive.
Right.
And I want to go in with an open mind that like this is an interesting dynamic. I think what's going to happen, they said this, I don't know for sure, but it seems that rather instead of exploring Zach and Alan's friendship, they're going to try and explore a relationship between Tech Jacket and Oliver, which I think is kind of a cool concept. And it's one of those things where like if I didn't like Tech Jacket as much as I do, I wouldn't care so much. But Tech Jacket is my second favorite character in all of Invincible. Yeah. So it really kind of bums me out that they're altering them so much, and it's not being adapted the way that I like them. Yeah. Like I said, this is also before watching the episode. Maybe we go into it and turns out female Tech Jacket is way better than Zach, which I doubt, but or vice versa. New female Tech Jacket is terrible. I mean, we just don't know yet. Right. You know?
And I think that there's a lot to be said about the way that they approach comic book versus show. And like you said, they've done a lot of changes, and a lot of them have been very, very positive. I'm just not sure why they needed to do this one.
I don't either. And like I said, I'm sure once we watch it, we get if there's context to be had.
Right.
You know,
or if it's just like I can understand the fact that like they are exploring Mark and Eve's relationship and as it grows, and they want to give a little bit more substance to Oliver, and that's an easy way to do it.
I think they're just scared.
For what?
Oliver is not attracted to humans. There's a whole part in the comic where he talks about like he grew up on Thraxa. His like species is like attracted to bugs. He's bug people.
Yeah.
His mother was a bug.
Yeah.
And so
he's out in the parking lot, just like, hey, just like caressing a beetle or something.
No, there's literally part of the comic where he confides in Nolan, and he's like, I don't even like look at the people on Earth that way at all. In fact, one time I had went to the grocery store with Mom, and I saw a lobster in one of the tanks, and God, she was beautiful. Like, and then spoilers, but he ends up with a woman who looks a lot like a lobster. So like I just think they're scared to give Oliver his lobster lady. Like,
right.
Free tech jacket, you know, free tech jacket, and give Oliver his lobster lady. Yeah. What's wrong with the lobster lady?
I mean, with those who know the context of Tech Jacket, know that, you know, Zach also likes alien women.
Camden also likes alien women.
But either way, I'm curious to see how it plays out, and I hate to say that I'm immediately saddened by the fact that like I was excited to see a Zach.
I agree. And if this was any other property, I would just be straight up upset about this, just because, like I said, this is something I care about a lot, and they've changed it to an insane degree. But like I said, I have trust in Kirkman and in this show, and like I said, every change so far I think has been positive. That I'm willing to give it a shot. I'm going into a lot more open-minded. But like Tech Jacket's my guy.
Yeah.
This is like if like they're like, oh, we're making a new Spider-Man show, and in this show it's actually Petra Parker, and Petra Parker shoots webs, and I'm like, no, Petra, no, where's Peter? Peter, Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Anyway, speaking of Spider-Man. No, actually, this is your episode. You do this. I'm not. I'm taking the reins, and I shouldn't do that.
What?
You're an adult.
Yeah.
And you're more than capable of handling it yourself. Go ahead, buddy.
What about Spider-Man?
Go ahead. Oh, we're not on the same page, are we?
No.
I was gonna transition into our main topic.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of Spider-Man,
why'd you say it like goofy? Well, speaking of Spider-Man.
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 Yuck. Gorge.
Yep.
Yuck.
All right. Well, speaking of Spider-Man, that honestly leads us into our topic today. And you're a bitch.
I'm sorry. That honestly leads us into our topic. Honestly, as though every other time we've done this, we were lying to you. We were lying. You deserve the main topic.
I had the...
You can't handle the main topic.
I actually had a portion of that today where someone said honestly, and I was like, that just infers that you're not honest any other time. They're like, yeah, I lie. I was like, okay.
I love white lies.
Yeah.
I really love lying to children.
I like making up ridiculous scenarios and trying to play it off as a
I know,
fact.
I know.
We actually we did that the other day, and we're apparently now starting a Tim McGraw tribute band.
Yeah. Starting as is the key word there. We haven't practiced.
Yeah. It's actually Saturdays.
Is it?
Yeah,
I'll make sure I'm here. Yeah.
And
we already started like getting following. It sounds like they're ready. They're excited.
There's so many people that are behind us, and some people that aren't, and that's okay.
You know who you are.
Exactly.
All right, hey, what's our main topic, dude?
So for our season finale, we're actually going to be playing another TTRPG. We talked about it before inside of the podcast, and I think that we're going to go ahead today and we're going to build our superheroes.
Yes.
We have a lot of fun when it comes down to building superheroes, and I like the idea of bouncing off each other.
I don't know, Derek. We've never done anything like that. We've never even tried to create superheroes together before. I mean, I feel like we're inexperienced in that department. If only we had like a series in our podcast called like Building a Universe or something like that, where like the entire point of it was we created one like main superhero, and then we ended up creating like an entire laundry list other
hold on,
other superheroes.
You're
we've made
talking
together.
a lot. You're making me feel like an outsider here.
I'm so sorry. I'm just trying to like kindle the fire here, spark our imagination,
Yeah. I'm feeling so Chloe.
Have you ever seen that one video where it's the guy and it's like an art museum and he's like, you have to unzip your table like you unzip your pants. I love that video so much. You have to unzip your table like you unzip your pants.
Is that the guy who does Cusco?
No. Cusco's poison.
Cusco's poison.
The poison specifically chosen for Cusco.
Cusco.
Joe is on a vacation. Oh, I lost it. I had it. The Cusco was good, and then I tried to do that bit from Family Guy, and I lost that voice completely. Who was that?
I don't know. But
Hey, Bader.
Hey, Peter.
Bader. I'm a cop. I wish my legs worked.
Joe Swat.
Hey, Bader.
Bader. But yeah, we're gonna build some superheroes.
We're gonna unzip our table like we unzip our pants.
Yes. Very funny, Ken.
The Marvel Multiverse role-playing TTRPG.
Yes,
We've talked about this before. I picked the core rulebook a couple of months ago.
Yeah.
And we had discussed doing another episode. Our finale last time was us running through a D&D one-shot. We thought it'd be cool if maybe for our next season finale, which will be coming up in about 2 weeks, doing another TTRPG session. But rather than going back and doing another D&D, maybe trying something new. I've never played the Marvel one before, and I don't think either of you.
No, I haven't.
How familiar are you with other TTRPGs? Because I've only ever really played D&D.
I've only played D&D as well.
Cool.
I know of like Daggerheart.
Yeah.
That's one that I want to really get into. But other than that, I'm just D&D.
Yeah. So this will be fun. This will be an experiment for both. We watched a video. We read the rulebook a little bit about like how it works and everything.
Yeah.
And it's basically just a reskinned D&D.
It is.
But rather than the dice system revolving around the D20, they have it revolving around 3 D6s instead.
Yes, the 616.
The D616 system.
Yeah, which I think is pretty funny. Like it's
a gimmicky, but it works.
But yeah, at the same time, but like it's I think a fun little wordplay.
All right.
But yeah, so essentially the game revolves around rolling 3 D6s. And you have a Marvel dice, and basically if you don't have the actual dice that come from the set, which I don't think
one of them just needs to be separate and designated as the Marvel die.
Yeah, and then the one of that insinuates as like a critical success.
It's basically your nat 20 in this system.
Which I think
it's all just like reskins. Like there's like rather than having like advantage, you have what was it called, like edge.
Yeah.
And then rather than like disadvantage, it was like remember what it was called? It was like crack or something like that.
Is it grit or something? I don't know.
I thought it doesn't matter. but it's basically just a reskin. If you if you listen, if you're familiar with D&D at all, or you listen to the season 1 finale, it's going to be very similar. Just rather than being fantasy, it'll be superhero.
Yeah. And I think that there's like, I wonder the probability versus a D20 for the 3D6.
Like, it'd be better to get.
I think it's going to be more likely for you to hit, because it's a 1 out of 6 for that one particular die to roll a Marvel.
Yeah, and they said that if you get that, it's called a fantastic, and then if you get a 6, a Marvel, and a 6, it would be 616, and that counts as an ultimate fantastic, which is basically like absolutely like if that's a okay. So typically when you get a critical, when you get a critical success in D&D, like there's some other circumstances that gets added to it. Like you do this and you do good, but this also happens as well, which could be good or bad depending on the circumstance that you're in. But with the ultimate fantastic, it's just nothing but positive. Like you're, you punch the guy in the face, and also your hand is fine, and also he loses all of his teeth at the same time, and also a supermodel shows up in a sports car and gives you $30 million, and also Uncle Ben is raised from the dead.
Yeah, like that. The ultimate fantastic seems like
it's the critical success.
Right. I think that there's less probability for that
Probably, yeah.
than a D20, like a nat 20.
Mhm.
I don't know math.
I don't either.
Apparently.
This is pointless for both of us. We're just gonna make
'Cause,
fools of ourselves if we continue on that path.
Yeah.
But yeah, so in the game you have the option to play as pre-established Marvel characters, or you can create your own character.
Yeah.
And whoa, my leg's numb. Sorry. And then I just adjusted it just now, and I
It just
tickled
popped?
my foot. No,
Oh.
like if I move it all, my whole. Oh.
Why is it?
I don't know why I just fell asleep.
Well, because you're probably pinching something behind the back of your leg the way you're sitting.
Shut up.
I'm sorry.
You're so smart.
Yeah.
But we've elected. Last time we made our own D&D characters. Who were you? I was Ellison Barefoot, and you were.
Oh, I can't remember.
It was a penis name. That's Thundercock. Seymour
Thundercock. Yeah. It was a penis name. Leave it to us, right?
Yeah. Well, you. Mine was feet.
Yeah.
Top shelf. But yeah, so this one, you know, we'll run it. We'll just run it. We're gonna create 2 superheroes here today to play as in our season finale that we are creeping up on.
I feel like you're gonna have a lot better of a time being able to do this, so I would really like for you to go first.
Well, I also just feel like you're not giving yourself enough credit because, like I said, I was kind of joking about it, but like, don't forget that we've done this before.
Oh yeah.
You know, this is not new territory for us. We make superheroes all the time. This is not going to be like, geez, I don't know about superheroes, man.
But you already have an idea of what you want.
It's normally a collaborative effort, and if you want it to be collaborative, you know, we'll just pitch until we get what we want. I mean, we can do that because that works for building a universe.
Yeah.
I was mainly joking, to be honest with you. I had made some jokes before this about making a character named Spider-Wing.
Yeah.
And it was just going to be a matchup between Spider-Man and Nightwing.
Yeah.
But I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I'd rather it be more original than that.
Okay. Well, let me do a little bit before we get into like what characters we're going to do, because we have to understand, because there's, I think, 5 levels?
6. There's 6 ranks.
6 ranks of characters.
Yes.
And now, to kind of give a little bit of prefaces, and like, obviously we can't have like a rank 6 with a rank 1. That would just make no sense, and it would have a hard time with.
We need to decide the level.
We need to decide the rank that we're at.
Do you want it to be like an origin story? Because if we want to go that route, we'll just be level 1, rank 1. They use some examples on here. Let's see. Here who is in the rank 3 list that we would know. Hey, there's a Marvel Rivals expansion to this game. Ant-Man, Black Widow.
Black Widow's in 3, huh?
It says Early Days Captain America, Cloak and Dagger.
Okay.
Domino, Devil Dinosaur.
I think Devil Dinosaur is also confirmed.
White Widow, Winter Soldier. So these are basically U.S. Agent.
So Miss Marvel, Moon Knight, Nightcrawler, Spider-Man, Miles Morales is a rank 3. Winter Soldier, Wolverine, Psylocke, Mystique, Red Skull, Squirrel Girl, Taskmaster. Squirrel Girl being rank 3.
Yeah,
even though canonically.
Yeah, she's canonically one of the.
Oh, Morbius is rank 3. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so this seems like a reasonable like area to have. This is like a good middle ground. I would say, yeah, rank 3 is a good spot to have.
The moon haunts you.
I mean, really, what we could do is just go through this list, and we could just pick characters.
Yeah.
You could be Deadpool.
I like Deadpool.
Deadpool's 6'2". You are not 6'2". You're 5'9".
Destiny called you short the other day.
I believe it. Destiny picks on me all the time for no reason.
I told her, I was like, me and Camden are the same height. I may be a little bit taller than him, but
I'm pretty sure I'm inch taller.
I don't think you are.
I've never been insecure on my height. Like, that's my thing. Is like weirdly enough, like I know that's the thing for a lot of guys. Like, I'm how tall I am.
Yeah.
It's never been a bother to me.
Yeah.
You know, like I've never been the type like I'm 5'10", and the annoying thing about being 5'10" is 5'10" is the height that a lot of guys say when they're lying.
I'm 6 foot.
No, a lot of guys will be like anywhere between like 5'6" to like 5'9", and be like, yeah, I'm 5'10". It's like I just am 5'10". I've never given a shit. Like I'm not gonna lie. If I'm gonna lie, why would I say I'm 6 foot? And even if I was gonna lie, it'd be very easy to look and be like, no, you're not.
Yeah.
I've never understood that. Like I'm 5'10". I don't care.
I'm 5'9" and a half. 5'9" 3/4.
Yeah, Zemo. They got Beast, Black Bolt.
I like Beast. I think Beast is like an underrated character in the X-Men.
Yeah, Beast is pretty cool.
Yeah.
He's one of those characters like I like when he shows up. I don't think I would really care too much about him specifically.
Yeah.
He's a great example of an ensemble character. He works best among everyone else, you know?
Oh yeah, that's why he's part of the X-Men.
Yeah. That'll do it. Black Panther, Black Widow, Blade, Blue Marvel. I don't know much about Blue Marvel, but everyone talks about him. He's stupid powerful. He's actually ranked 6 in this game. I don't know anything about him really, but I know of him. He's in Marvel Snap. I have a card for him in Marvel Snap. I haven't played that in a while. You ever heard of that one?
No, isn't it like the turn-based one?
It's a card game. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Braun, I don't know who that is. Bullseye,
I like Bullseye as a character.
Captain America, Steve Rogers, Captain Marvel, Clea, Colossus,
Clea.
Doctor Strange is someone in Doctor Strange. I think it's his girlfriend or something.
Okay.
Crossbones, Cyclops.
I love Cyclops. as a character.
Daredevil's only ranked 2.
The one I saw where he was ranked 3.
So I'm so angry now. This is the worst day of my life. Deadpool's ranked 4. Doctor Doom. You'll never guess what rank Doctor Doom is.
6.
No, he's 5.
Really?
Doctor Octopus.
Doc Ock. Okay.
Doctor Strange. Dora Milaje Warrior. Dormammu. Drax. Echo. It's just interesting because I don't know. I don't know how recent this game is, but a lot of these characters are like people just know who these people are now.
Mm-hmm.
Elektra. Emma Frost. Enchantress. Forge. He's an X-Men character. I don't know much about him. Gamora. Oh my goodness, Gamora is a rank 5.
Why?
Deadliest woman in the galaxy.
But
Ghost Rider, Robbie Reyes. Ghost Spider. There's no way her powers are listed as multiversal travel.
what? Ghost Spider?
Spider-Gwen.
Spider-Gwen.
Yeah. Like, I know she's a multiverse,
Well, yeah, because it's just the Spider-Verse, right?
I guess, but like she doesn't have the power to travel the multiverse. Giant Man, but it's a different guy. Gore the God Butcher. He's a villain though. Green Goblin.
Wasn't he in the
Love and Thunder.
Yeah.
That movie sucked. They got Christian Bale.
Yeah.
To play Gore the God Butcher.
Huh?
And they
Butchered
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Groot.
I am Groot.
A Hand Ninja. Hawkeye. Clint
What's
Barton.
Hawkeye? What rank is Hawkeye?
Hawkeye is rank 2.
Rank 2.
Sure, interesting. Hawkeye. Are we gonna run Daredevil and Hawkeye?
Maybe.
Daredevil and Hawkeye? Huh? Maybe. Okay. All right. Hela. Hellcat. The Hulk.
Yep. What's the Hulk?
Rank 6. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Human Torch. Hydra Agent. Iceman. Iceman's another one who's like criminally underrated. He's rank 4.
Real? Isn't he like an Omega level?
I don't
like
know.
Omega level or whatever the hell it
I
is.
don't know enough about the X-Men to give an answer there.
Okay.
I've heard people who are much more knowledgeable about X-Men say that
They did
there
him
isn't really
dirty.
much of a thing when it comes to Omega level mutants. I think it's more of an idea of a concept as far instead of like a power ranking.
Yeah.
I don't know the logistics of that. I couldn't answer that for you. Even so, I don't think so because that term is more for characters like Jean Grey or Magneto, not Iceman.
Yeah, but at the same time, he had the ability to like his abilities were crazy.
Oh yeah. But I mean,
If he wanted to, he could have froze the whole Earth.
I don't know about that. I don't know about the X-Men. I know for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know much of nothing. Icarus, the Invisible Woman, Iron Fist, Iron Man, Jessica Jones. We could. Do you have any other characters you're interested in? Because I mean, we could do this based on rank. I said Daredevil, Hawkeye could work because they're both ranked 2.
Uh-huh.
I haven't gotten to him yet, but I know Spider-Man is ranked 4.
Yeah.
Part of me kind of wants to be Spider-Man. So just like if you're thinking,
what other 4s are
well,
there?
it was maybe thinking because right now I'm passing Iron Man. I don't know how into Iron Man you are, but he's also ranked 4, so it made me think of that.
I mean, that would be a specific duo.
Jessica Jones, Juggernaut, Kitty Pryde.
Is Ice what rank is Iceman?
Iceman was ranked 4.
Well, maybe him.
Spider-Man and Iceman. Oh my God, like Spider-Man and his amazing friends.
Yeah.
Killmonger, Kingpin.
What rank is he?
3. He's a playable character in here. That's crazy.
Yeah, I guess it does superheroes and villains. I also like the idea of having like a villain and a hero, and like having a
What, like fight each other? Or like,
no,
or
like have a
unlikely
enemies
team
to
up?
lovers kind of thing. What?
They got Loki, Luke Cage. He's ranked 3. Magneto. He's ranked 6. Magnetron. Who the hell is Magnetron? Malekith. Mr. Fantastic.
Oh, he's a 4.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Misty Knight. I don't know anything about Misty Knight. I just know that she exists. She's like one of the street level characters. MODOK. Moon Girl. Moon Knight. Moon Knight's level 4.
Ooh, the Moon. Huh?
That could be a lot of fun.
Yeah, like a Moon Knight and Spider. I would want to what? I think I would want to read that.
I'm sure that's happened. There's a episode of Ultimate Spider-Man where he teams up with Moon Knight. Morbius, Miss Marvel, Mysterio, Mystique, Nebula, Nick Fury Jr., Night Nurse. That's cool. Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler's cool. He's my favorite X-Man.
He's only 3.
His real name's Kurt Wagner.
Kurt Wagner.
Okoye, Photon, Professor X, Psylocke, Red Skull, Red Wolf. I don't know who that is. Reptile. He's cool. I thought. Well, didn't he was made for the Superhero Squad show? I'm pretty sure. I didn't know he was ever put in like mainstream Marvel.
Huh.
That's cool. Rocket Raccoon,
Rocket.
Ronan the Accuser, Sabretooth, Scarlet Witch, Shang-Chi, She-Hulk, Shield Agent. You'll be level 1. You'll be 2 Shield Agents.
We're
What if
battling.
What if that's what it is? What if the role play in the game is that you and I have just been hired on as Shield Agents, right?
Yeah.
So it's me and you. It's Camden and Derek. Those are our characters, but we're Shield Agents who just and it's like, how do we navigate this wacky world of the Marvel universe? And we're Shield Agents.
We get like tasked to go try to control a superhero.
Yeah, like we show up on the scene to help, and it's like the Hulk's on a rampage, and we're like, what are we supposed to do?
Like, I think it'd be really fucking hilarious.
It'd
It'd be really fun
funny.
if everyone was just Shield agents, everyone that played with us.
Yeah.
If there is anyone, but just everyone just Shield agents, and we're having to deal with superhero events.
That would be.
That's
actually a
honestly
really good idea.
Funny.
I love how I got this a whole list of superheroes. They're like, what if we're Shield agents?
I just find that I think that'd be really fun to play.
We'd be level 1. There's next to nothing here. But I think that would make it even funnier though.
We're living our lives, and just a old relative was in Shield, and they find out after they died that they had secret children, and we're just part of that in some sort of way. We're just
you and I are
hey.
brothers.
That'd
That'd make things really weird.
we're showing up. Our helmets are kind of like askewed.
Yeah.
We're not wearing them correctly. We'll put a pin in that. Because right now I'm either like in Moon Knight, Spider-Man, or Shield agents. What? What the fuck is that? Okay, so I think we're between, because like I think that it would be really fun to do a Moon Knight, Spider-Man. I think that would be really fun to do. Or
Okay.
we do the Shields. We do Agent Shield or Shield agents. I think that would be also very fun.
I think that would be more fun.
Yeah.
Because to me, it almost reads as like a roll for ending, where we're
Yeah.
basically just like improving ourselves in this like wacky scenario.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't have to necessarily be like Shield. Like there were things in here for like civilians, like AIM agents. You know, I'm sure you know you scroll through here. There's more.
What's an AIM agent?
AIM is we talked about that earlier. AIM is a company in there. They're like evil, advanced idea mechanics, where MODOK comes from.
I like the Shield though. I like Shield.
My point is just that there's other like
level 1.
Yeah, just
Fodder.
Fodder. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Yeah, fodder that we can be. That's going to be really funny if we do an event like that where like we're Shield agents and Thanos shows up or something like that, and like we have to try and find a way to navigate this without combat.
Yeah.
Because what are we gonna do?
Yeah, we would get demolished.
Holy shit! For Ultron's page, it's Alex Ross's painting of him. Gonna be a vampire. One vampire. Two. Whoa.
Two vampire.
I mean, I'm kind of I'm heading toward the end of this list here. I'm at War Machine now. I think that's our best bet. What would you rather do? Shield Agent or Spider-Man and Moon Knight?
Shield agents. I think it would be hilarious, and I think that it also leads to like if other people show up, or they're doing it, we just already have their characters for them. They're just Shield agents.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
I think that's what we'll do. We'll get a crowd.
Yeah,
and we'll all be Shield agents.
Oh, it's gonna be fun. Okay.
That's our finale. Will be called Agents of Shield, like the show. Oh man, this is gonna be good. I love how we went into this with like we're gonna build our own characters, and then we were like, actually, let's pick characters. Oh, Spider-Man, Moon Knight, and then we settled on let's be cannon fodder. Let's just be Shield agents.
Yeah.
All right, well,
okay.
there you have it.
I
this was not as eventful as an episode as no,
but I think it was fun nonetheless. But as for our challenge segment, I think that we're gonna kind of really rip the Band-Aid off here.
Oh yeah, so you know all that horrible, awful stuff that's happened the last like week or two.
Yeah.
Been very preventative of completing either of our.
Yeah.
You know how I had, all these side quests going. And you just changed your brakes.
Well,
Well,
here's the thing. I didn't
couldn't
get the comic book from.
that's right. Okay, so actually this is doubly my bad. This
Yeah.
time, so.
I didn't receive the comic book, The Ultimate Spider-Man.
But now there's an omnibus of like 30 issues sitting on your table right now.
Yeah, I now have it.
Yeah.
And I can read it.
Yeah. You only read 5 though.
Yeah.
Normally when I give you a trade, I'm just read the whole thing, whatever.
Yeah.
Since this is so thick.
Yeah.
I can't.
It's very thick. It's very very daunting.
I'm not gonna be like read the whole thing. And It's ridiculous. So normally I said a trade is anywhere between 5 to 7.
Yep.
So I'll just say just pick 5. If you want to read more, you can. Like since it's really good, you might like it. But I mean, 5's the requirement. I would say.
Okay. And I think the challenge is still the same.
Yeah, you want to eat my pancreas.
Yeah. I think I think it'd be fun.
Yeah, and because of the circumstance, we're not gonna punch each other either.
No.
I mean, unless you want to give me dinner or something.
Yeah, you gotta buy me dinner, and then I gotta buy you dinner.
You buy each other dinner.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll just make it simple, and instead of doing that, we'll just rather than making you pay for mine, you for yours, I'll just pay for my own.
Yeah, and I'll pay for my own.
You pay for
And then we're just going to have
just go to dinner.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think there's really nothing more to do than to
call our parents.
Yeah, and roll for it.
I wasn't ready for it. Wait, don't back. I want to participate.
That's a 10.
Oh, So we're just gonna skip the music too? Are we just done? Penn standard outro too. We just read the outro.
Yeah,
It's your turn. You read the outro. All right, you jerk. This will be the first ever episode of the Variety Voiceover that doesn't have the roll for ending music. Thanks a lot, Derek.
Yep, you're welcome.
Derek.
Alrighty.
I think I saw you in my sleep, Derek.
Alrighty. Well, thank you for listening to the Variety Voiceover. That's all for this week. In the meantime, you can check us out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube. While on YouTube, you can check us out on Comeback Kid Films for video projects. You can email us to be a part of the show at varietyvoiceoverpod@gmail.com. But as for now, this voice is over.
Bye. 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 Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Okay.